requested cover-up assignment for Germania Fire Department. Repeating your Tiger's request. Cover-up assignment, Germania Fire Company.
F10, 1600 responding.
1622.
Blind, close truck, direct up. Agent 34 is arriving on location.
Agent 34.
Good.
We're in 934. Do you want us to say more specific or just behind closed?
My name's Alexis. I own Soul Food Farm. We're out here in Vacaville, which is in Northern California. And we're a chicken farm, and we've been selling pastured eggs for 5 years and meat birds, pastured meat chickens for the last 3. We were asleep. It was 1 in the morning. Eric got up to get some water and screamed that the farm was on fire. And I thought I'd started the fire. I ran across the whole field thinking the whole time I'd started it. I thought that the brooder lights had fallen into the straw of the chicken house. And it was only when I came across the creek and came out here and saw the fire coming from the adjacent property that I realized it wasn't my fault, and something really terrible, something else just as terrible had happened. It was probably 1:45 or 2 before any firefighters showed up because they didn't realize we were back here. They were fighting the fire in different parts of this section of the valley, but they didn't know we were here. And as soon as they realized there were people back here, my husband, my son, myself, and 3 other people, then they came back here, but it was too late. There was a chicken house that burned, and the fire swept across here in about an hour. It took 150 firefighters to stop it. What we were using this back part of our farm for was to pasture graze our meat birds. There was about 30 acres here that was going to be really, really useful for that project. But now that it's all gone, we have to move the birds back to the front of the farm. So we have people here today helping us build chicken houses. Baby chicks are arriving Friday, and they need a home.
I'll start down at the other end. Okay. It's interesting. This house isn't very productive. The other house is really productive. I love the green ones. The green ones are avocado chickens. Done. Stacked over there.
I was just wondering with Ecolo going to years old, would it, or it's a part of it. Something to be there.
Well, yeah, you know, it's funny.
We've got 1 1/4, so they're going to be ready on schedule, and they need somewhere to go.
At the moment the fire happened and we realized we'd lost a half month's income, which was huge for us. I mean, it's probably huge for anybody, but for us it was just, at that moment the farm was done. We realized Soul Food Farm could not continue, and we were pretty brokenhearted about that. But once Bonnie Powell found out, who's my good friend, and my sister, they decided between themselves that that was not going to be the case. And not just them, but lots of friends and family said, you know, we have to find a way to help them. And Bonnie sort of put the word out, and she galvanized people to come to the farm for work day, which we've had this weekend, which has been wonderful. They've built 4 or 5 chicken house, framed them out, right, or put the pieces together for at least 5 houses, which has saved Eric months and months of work. And Bonnie's putting together a fundraiser, which should help us get through those months when those meat birds would have been sold. And so things are looking really much more hopeful than they were at that moment, and it's because people came from all over the Bay Area to help us, and people have written me letters from all over the country saying that they want the farm to continue. So that's very hard to be too sad or too depressed or give up much hope when you have so many people rooting for you.